Hello and welcome to another Watcher of Realms video, and in this video we have some ancient summons to do for some people. Some people are hitting pity, some people are doing a small amount, they want to save some for the future. First up we have got Weird Girl, and she is going to want to save some for the future, but she's less than 50 away from pity, and she wants to roll the dice and see if she can get an Ezareth, the kind of monstrosity, the beast, as you can see. Now if we get a random Ardea on the way, not terrible, she's a great character. Best of luck to Weird Girl here. We're just going to hit the first Lord, and then we're going to stop, just so that she can save up for a future banner. She really wants Valara. That's the key. She really wants Valara in the future. So we're going to get nothing off the first 10. Absolutely nothing. I say she's about 30 or 40 away, so it could be really early that we see the lightning. Lord Pity is extremely close. There's a couple of triple epics. Okay, this is going to be another tax. You rarely see tax on this banner. I think this is going to be the 10. Best of luck. Are we going to get lightning? There's lightning. It's the Lords. Who's it going to be? It is Ezareth. I'm not that jealous. Only a little bit. I'm crying a little bit, crying inside. He does look monstrous. He's really good for Matrix and GR1, and Weird Girl's gonna be happy to stop here. But there's 6 more summons to check here. Let's see who else we get. Oh no, it's just 2 epics. Okay, well I think he's gonna be happy with this. She saved a lot of summons for a future banner. And Valara is, you know, a character that most likely is going to get rerun by Christmas, you'd assume. And Weird Girl really wants her. She's a top tier character, probably the best non-lords. Definitely the best ancient character exclusive non-lord. And Weird Girl's going to have probably over 200 summons for that. Best of luck when that happens. Congratulations on a brand new Ezareth. I think Weird Girl has all of like the top tier lords now. I think. From ancient summons, which is crazy. But yeah, thank you very much for letting me do your summons. I appreciate it. Congrats. Enjoy your new character. Okay, now we're on to Seyyaf's account here on the ancients. Nothing guaranteed here, as he's fresh off of getting a Soul Cadence, which is obviously nice. Only 46 summons. We're just going to try and get whatever we can get here on Seyyaf's account. And if we can get lucky with the Ezareth, amazing. If we can even get an Ardea or anything that comes out here is just a bonus, in my opinion. 46 summons is not a lot. Fingers crossed. Hopefully we get some lightning on Seyyaf's account here. It's going to be epics off the start. It's all points for the oracles regardless, even though there isn't many summons. And it's going to be diamonds back too, which is obviously nice. Okay, there's another at least epic. Abazu. Georgie. We're getting the epics at least. We need the lightning. Yes! I don't think that's a lord. It didn't look too red. It's a new character, Admiral Claw. Now, I have said that this character doesn't seem that great, but I have actually had a lot of people comment on my videos saying, actually, he's pretty good. He's got his uses. And it's a new character. Anything non-lord now is ancient exclusive. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. And obviously, because he's Nightmare affiliated, he can be used on the faction trial for Nightmare. I can't remember if he's a ground unit. He's got a sword there. He's a ground unit. Is there anything else in this 10? There's a couple of epics. There's a few epics. We can continue here. We can continue. A legendary is a legendary. Any more lightning? Okay. The game's like, wait a sec. Wait a sec. Okay, we'll do some singles. This could be something. It's spinning. Epic. Vargas. Here's an exclusive epic. This is a rare. This is a rare. This is a rare. 2 more. That's a rare. Come on, the last one. Give us at least some hope with an epic. It's a rare. Unfortunately, it's a rare. But hey, I didn't think he was going to get anything. I didn't think he was going to get anything off those summons. And he walks away with an ancient exclusive character. And it doesn't reset his pity because it's not a lord. And now he's about, I'd say he's about 50. I'd go ahead and say 50 into pity. Or maybe a little bit more, 55 into pity. Save up those summons now, Seyyaf. Christmas is coming. I nearly said winter, but Christmas is coming, and they're almost definitely going to release a new character at Christmas. You're sure of it, and hopefully you can get lucky on that banner. You got lucky here, but hopefully you can get some big luck on that one. Thank you very much, though, for letting me do your small amount of summons. Congrats on your little bit of luck, though. Okay, now we have some summons for Erinyes, and we have a very lucky person here. If we go into the summoning record, we can see an Ezareth was summoned. Just in the last temple, she did 60 summons. If I go back, you can see 60 summons. And we did get an Ezareth. But she wants to roll a dice and try and get a second one, because the A1 looks pretty nice with the boost to other mages, so on and so forth. So we're going to see if we can get fortunate. 70 summons and a dream. Let's see if we can get some luck. First 10. Lightning! I think that's a lord. It was red. There's no way. Is that a lord? It wasn't a lord. Ardea, though. Back-to-back legendary 10. We will continue. That's still amazing. That's still amazing. What? Wait, what? Wait a sec. Pelagios, brand new. I haven't seen Pelagios for ages. Pelagios, brand new. Non-lords. Obviously, a new character is really nice. Wow. Wow. Just wow, guys. That's all I can say. Absolutely wow. This is what is going on. And that is a lord. Please be Ezareth. It would just be so good. Oh, it's Elder. What is it? What is going on with it? If this is a new Elder, it's fine. It's fine. He did get buffed. He is actually much better than he was before. His range just being extended to 2 makes such a massive difference. It's unreal. And he can tank and do damage on his ult, which is actually pretty good. But it is a new character. That is a new character. 3 back to back to back. And 1 before in Ezareth. There's no way again. How have we just had 5 temples back to back? This is the craziest luck I've ever seen on Ancients. I swear, what is going on? Okay, another 10. It's not another one, is it? Oh, for a second. For a split second, I was like, wait, what? What is going on? Ah, oh, man. And there's me doing 160 and getting a pity hearts. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. Unbelievable. 74 summons. And we've already got 4 legendaries. And we've still got 14 to go. Last 10. Lightning? Yeah? Of course it's lightning. Of course it's a legendary lord. Of course. Of course it's A1 Ezareth. Of course it is. Aracha, okay. Okay. Oh, man. Unbelievable. It's like... What? I'm lost, guys. I'm so lost. I'm just like... This is so good. I expect the last 2 to be legendaries right now. Oh my god. Uridin's really good for GVG. Really good for GVG. Oh my god. That's the craziest ever. Oh my god. You know what's funny? Erinyes is like, I feel like you might give me some luck. Yeah. Yeah. Ardea in the first 10. Oh, well, if we include the one before, Ezareth, but Ardea in the first 10. Then Pelagios, who's new. Then a new Elder. Then another Ardea, who's A3, I've been told. And then lastly, we get a double in Aracha and Uridin. Wow. For 70 summons, we just got 5 legendaries. 6! We just got 6 legendaries. Now we're going to save the singles. Erinyes wants to save the singles for a 10. I think she wants to do 10s. But yeah, you're welcome. You just took all my luck that I didn't get in my ancients. That's what just happened. That's what just happened. It's a shame we couldn't get Ezareth. The fact we got 2 lords and didn't hit him. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. But I think you're going to be pretty happy with all those new legendary characters. Thank you very much for letting me do your summons. I appreciate it. And enjoy all the awakenings and all the new characters for sure. More ancient summons. Now on to Brettland's account. 156 summons. And he is 17 into pity. No guarantees. We have to get lucky. Hopefully we do. We want to see lightning as early as possible. Ooh, I thought it was gonna be the first 10. when you see the cube start spinning straight away, it's like, could this be it straight away? Could this be it? Look, this cube spinning. If it spins straight away, it's always gonna be an epic. If you see lightning, obviously it's a legendary. Idril. There's a legendary. That's a lord. Save this man some summons. Give him an Ezareth nice and early. Nastia. Still, I think this is a great pull. I know that Brettland has Nastia. I keep saying her name in like 4 different ways, by the way. I know he has her, but her A1 is really, really good. Her A1 gives her the ability to do stuns during her ultimate, which is really good for Semra. And also, when she does her ultimate, it gives adjacent characters poison immunity for 10 seconds, which is really good for the poison phase of Semra as well. She's really, really a top tier Semra character for sure. Makes getting that top chest in Semra way easier. And I know this is definitely a dupe. It's not going to be a first time character, but it's a very nice character indeed. Is there anything else in this 10? There is not. I will just check in with Brettland to see what he wants to do. If he wants to stop or continue. Just a second. Brettland's decided to keep going. He does like the look of Ezareth, so we'll see if we can get more Lord luck. More Lord luck would be good. Nastia is great though. And it was an A1, I did check. Which is a great awakening for sure for her. More of a support awakening, but still very, very nice. Ooh. Starts to spin real quick. Goes purple, but no lightning. It's going to happen again. Spin real quick. Still got a bunch more summons though. I feel another legendary in the horizon here. Sometimes you feel it. I was not feeling it with mine at all. And what would you know, I didn't get any. Getting lots of epics though. If we did get lucky with an off-banner Valara for Brettland, that would be amazing too. But I don't think we're going to see too many of those, if I'm completely honest. Getting off-banner characters is pretty rare. Especially particular ones. Come on, Lightning. So many epics. Every time it spins, I'm just like, this could be the one. This could be it. Every single time. Every 10's an epic. Give us some lightning. We're down to the last 20 or so pulls. So many rares coming back here though. So many diamonds. That's why I really love Ancients. Even though I got trash on my pulls, I still got tons of diamonds, so I always look for the silver lining as much as I can. Yikes. This is reminding me of my pulls now. The only difference is the Lord was quite a bit better. Quite a bit better. Okay, that is a rare. That is also a rare. Another rare. 3 more to go. That is not a rare. It's an epic. Another rare. Okay, it's coming down to the last summon. It's a rare. Well, it's going to be loads of diamonds back. This is pretty much identical to my summons, unfortunately, except I think I would prefer to have got Nastia, but you know, it is what it is. Hopefully Brettland's happy enough. It's not really much to speak of. He's going to be around about 125 into pity, so at least you know once you've got like another 60 summons you can hit a Lord guaranteed. And they may release another Lord at Christmas. They do like to double up Lords a lot of the time. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did release another Lord at Christmas. We'll have to wait and see. But in Ardea, not much else to speak of, unfortunately. Like I say, hopefully Brettland's not too upset with that. But it is what it is. Thank you very much for letting me do your summons. I appreciate it. And hopefully that A1 is going to be useful. Okay, 42 summons and a dream here for Valiant. He's nowhere near pity. He's 100 summons in, so he's going to be about 140 odd after this. But can we get lucky and hit an Ezareth or anything? Can we get anything in these summons for Valiant? Anything would be a bonus. No guarantees. Just need to get really lucky. And the first 10 is going to be an epic. All points are welcome, of course, but we want to see gold. And to see gold, we need to see lightning. The spin came in. Spin to win. He's getting epics at least. No lightning here. Last 10 and then we'll do the singles. It's going to be at least an epic. No lightning. No lightning. Now we have got really lucky on people's singles in the past. I remember doing 3 singles for Cygnus at the end of his summons and getting 2 legendaries, so it's not impossible. Okay, the first one's going to be a rare, unfortunately. And the second one is also going to be a rare. So 42 summons. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough, but he is going to be 42 summons closer to a legendary Lord. And I think he's at around about 145, 150. And like I said, I think Christmas, surely something shiny going to be coming along then. But thank you very much. Just let me do your quick summons. Unfortunately, no luck for you today, Valiant, but some diamonds back regardless. Cheers. Okay, next up we have Parkco, and he is extremely close to his Lord Pity. It could be 10, it could be 20 summons. And he obviously wants to get Ezareth, but he also wants to save as many summons as possible for Valara. He doesn't have her. So that would be very good to save for. Hopefully we can get him a nice Lord here. It could be, like I say, in the first 10. Best of luck to Parkco here. And it isn't the first 10. It isn't the first 10. Getting warmed up. We're getting warmed up. There's an Idro. We do get an epic. Is it the second 10? It isn't the second 10. It isn't. He thinks he's really close to pity. So maybe it's 3 10s. Maybe it's 3 10s. We'll do one more, and if we don't get it here, we're going to have to check. He said, I'm really close, so... Are we going to get lightning now? Yeah, we get lightning now. And it's a Lords. Let's get Ezareth, and then we've got over 100 summons left for Valara banner in the future. It's not great. It's not great. There were very big high hopes for this character once upon a time. But it is new. That's the only upside I'd say. It is new. He is definitely a better version of Haas if you want to use Northerners in a more offensive lineup. I do use him, but it's not great. There could be another sneaky character in here. At least it's an ancient exclusive. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. Is there another legendary? There is not. So it's only going to be the singular, and he now has 113 pulls right now to save for a future character, and Valara's top billing for Parkco, and hopefully he can add as many as he can to this, because obviously non-lords are completely random. He's going to need as many summons as he can get, and obviously a lot of luck too. But hopefully he's happy enough with this new character. Not the best, but it is a new character. Thank you very much for letting me do your summons, and enjoy. Okay, now we're going to do some summons on Basham's account, and Basham is, I think, a 10 pull away from getting a Legendary Lord, or extremely close. We'll see how it happens. He wants an Ezareth. If he hits Ezareth, I'll see what he wants to do. But if he doesn't, I'll see what he wants to do. Basically, as simple as that. I'll just tell him what he gets after this, Lords. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's in the first 10. It could be the second. I'm pretty sure it's the first. There it is. It would be really cool to get Ezareth really nice and early and just be done and dusted for Basham here. Amazing. Amazing. This is what I wanted to happen to my account. This is what I wanted to happen to my account. Not so lucky for me. But he does get an Ezareth off the first 10. But he has 5 more to go here. Let's have a little see. Is it going to be a double? It's going to be a single. I'll just check in with Basham. But I think he's going to be happy to just stop. Basham says continue because he actually wants to get Ardea too. I don't think he has her. So we'll see if we can get him an Ardea. This is completely random. But hopefully we can get some luck for the non-legendaries. Sorry, the non-lords. This is non-legendary luck, but the non-lord luck would be good. We need to see some lightning. But getting an Ezareth on the pity off the first 10, that's a good feeling. That's a good feeling. That is good. Okay, it's going to be at least an epic here. We need to see lightning. We want to see some lightning. He said, this is a good banner for me. There we go. That's a non-lords. If we get him an Ardea, we'll check in with him again, see what he wants to do. He gets another Cassiel. That's actually funny. I haven't got a Cassiel, and he's got an A1. But he doesn't have an Ardea, and I think I have an A2. It's a funny old game, isn't it? It's a funny old game. We shall continue, because he wants Ardea. We shall continue. If we can get back-to-back legendaries, not going to happen. Not going to happen. It's pretty good, though, Cassiel. Obviously, any non-lord now is ancient exclusive, which is a very good improvement. A very good improvement indeed. There's a couple of epics. Need the lightning. At least we're getting a lot of points. Even the epic lords, I think, give slightly more points, if I remember correctly. There's lightning again. That's a lord again. A1 Ezareth? That would be really good. It is. Oh my god. A1 Ezareth. He has got a really nice A1 where he boosts damage for other mages when he... I think it's when he does his ult. I think there has to be a certain scenario to occur for it to happen. But that's amazing. That's amazing. I think he's getting some tax here. Kind of well-deserved on the tax, in my opinion. Getting 2 Ezareths. Can he squeeze out an Ardea near the end of these summons? That'd be great. That would be great. 2 more 10s. We'll do the single and then the 10. And see if we can get a nice bit of fortune right at the end for him. Already really lucky summons, if I'm completely honest. Already extremely lucky. Single first. It's going to be a rare. We'll skip this. Okay, Temple and a Dream. Here we go. Okay, it's at least an epic. Lightning, lightning, lightning. It's another Lord. There's no way he's getting triple Ezareth. No way. Oh my God. Save one for me. Save one for me. Amazing. A2 Ezareth off of what, 130 summons? And he also got a Castiel, or whatever his name is, Cassiel. Yeah. It's crazy that he still doesn't have an Ardea, but the Lord luck was real. Unfortunately, this is the very last summon on the 10, so he's got to save a bunch of summons to hit the next, like, Lords. But what a session that is for Basham, and what a way to finish this little summoning session for viewers. Thank you very much to Basham and everybody else who let me do their summons today. Big thank you. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, guys. Well, thank you very much for tuning in. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.